Hey, I'm Bailey and I live here in Perth, Western Australia. People often overlook Perth, they say it's super boring and there's nothing to do, but I love living here and I want to share it with the whole world. So today I'm going to take you guys up to one of Perth's most scenic destinations, and that's Kings Park. Let's do it! So it's April, which is autumn in Australia, and it's just started to get cold and wet. It's raining all this week. It's going to be raining on the weekend, but today it's actually a beautiful, clear, sunny day for us to enjoy a nice walk in the park. So we're currently walking down the Swan River towards Canning Bridge Station, and then we're going to take the train into the city and head up to Kings Park.
Trains are relatively new to Perth. The line we are riding on today was only opened in 2007, but they are very popular. Over 60 million passengers use the trains each year. They cover 180 kilometres of track across 5 separate lines and connect Mandurah in the south through Perth and now extend up to Yanchep in the north. Perth is the 4th largest city in Australia with an estimated population of over 2.14 million people, but despite this, WA only makes up 11% of the total population of the country, and the vast majority of the people in this state live within the city limits.
So we've just walked out of the CBD, we're now crossing the bridge over the freeway, and we're about to head up the hill into Kings Park proper.
Most of the trees in Perth are evergreens, which means they keep their leaves throughout the year, hence being evergreen. Combined with a climate that never really gets cold and the most sunny days per year of any capital city in Australia, Perth doesn't really have an autumn or fall season.
So we're at the top of the hill, definitely got my sweat on, but that's the sign for Kings Park. Let's go in.
Located on the western edge of the CBD, Kings Park is one of the world's largest and most beautiful inner city parks. Visitors to the park can enjoy panoramic views of Perth City, the Swan and Canning Rivers, and the Darling Ranges all the way to the east. However, Kings Park is much more than a pretty view. It's also the State War Memorial. The State War Memorial Precinct comprises of the Cenotaph, the Court of Contemplation, the Flame of Remembrance, and the Pool of Reflection, with memorials to various battles, military units, prisoners of war, and other groups found throughout the parklands. This big granite obelisk is called the Cenotaph, and it honours all Western Australians who gave their lives in the service of their country. We're visiting the park on a relatively quiet day. Next week, on Anzac Day, more than 40,000 people will be here for the dawn service. Kings Park is always open for visitors and is totally free to enter. Guided walks and tours are on offer, but you can take yourself through using the conveniently located signage. While we didn't have time to fully explore it today, 2/3 of this 400-hectare park is protected as bushland and provides a haven for native biological diversity.
So we're on our way out of Kings Park now, and to get back down to the CBD we are going to take the infamous Jacob's Ladder.
Jacob's Ladder is made up of just over 240 concrete steps from top to bottom and has been a popular fitness spot since its construction in 1909.
That's a lot of fucking stairs. And people are running up it. Not for me, mate.
Day done, and we're back on the train to head home. Leaving from Como, the return trip took just over 2 hours and we covered some 12,000 steps.
Thanks so much for coming with me. Hope you guys had fun. Let me know what you thought in the comments down below, and if there's anywhere else you want me to check out in Perth, hit me up. I've been Bailey, I live here. See you next time. Alright, let's do it.